This supermarket giant will pay you to snitch on shoplifters. Retailers say theft is spiralling out of control, and shoplifting in England and Wales is at its highest level ever since records began 20 years ago. There were already over 500,000 offences recorded this year. Now Iceland, which is losing around £20 million a year, has decided to take matters into its own hands. It's announced it'll pay customers £1 every time they report a shoplifter to the store. Now, Policing Minister Diana Johnson supports that idea.
Clearly, I want people who see shoplifting to report it.
She also said Labour will come down even harder on small-time shoplifters than the Tories.
We're clamping down in the crime and policing bill, getting rid of what the previous government introduced, which was this idea that if you stole less than £200, nothing would happen to you. We're getting rid of that. So now theft will be theft. If you nick £5 or £500 worth of goods,
the police will come for you.
Now, her claim there about the previous government's law isn't quite true. Theft under £200 is still criminalised under the law, but it's handled by magistrates' courts, which can only deal out 6-month maximum sentences. Now, supermarkets have said that lack of deterrence has led the police to deprioritise shoplifting. But what's fueling this rise in shoplifting anyway? In 2018, the Centre for Social Justice said that drug dependency fueled around 70% of retail theft. Since then, there's been an increase in organised gangs targeting shops, as well as families really hit hard by the cost of living crisis. Baby formula has rapidly jumped up the ranks of most stolen products. Of course, self-checkouts make it a lot easier. Around 37% of adults have deliberately failed to scan an item at the till. They even have a name, swipers, seemingly well-intentioned patrons engaging in regular shoplifting. Could you be one of them? Now you might be thinking, who gives a flying fuck about big supermarkets' losses to theft? After all, aren't they the same companies that have shamelessly profiteered while households struggle to pay for basics? But listen, the problem is wider than businesses feeling a hit to their bottom lines. Thousands of frontline staff are threatened with violence every day when they try to intervene in shoplifting. That's not fair on workers. But the issue is too big to be solved by police crackdowns or the public dobbing in thieves. Austerity, a pandemic, not to mention the massive transfer of wealth from the public realm into private hands, has led to a fraying of the social contract. That's meant that there's a kind of social permissiveness about small-scale, everyday, visible crime, fueled by despair, anger, and generally not giving a f***. Because of course, if the state, corporations, institutions increasingly show that they don't care about you, then why would you care about them?